Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we do have a minor update to Battlegrounds and what plans they have for the future Battlegrounds, because, well, yesterday, obviously, as soon as the Battlegrounds ended, I headed down to the forums and just asked the question. Now they're gone. When are they coming back again? So Battlegrounds ended, only one question: when are they coming back? So as the DLSPCYY, can we please get some hints on timelines as to when next BG beta is taking place, or perhaps they are coming live permanently? We have our own personal favorite parts of the game, but for me, Battlegrounds represent about 80% of the excitement. Okay, that's maybe slightly exaggerated, maybe it's about 70 or 60%, but still, definitely the thing that I'm most excited by far in the game. Without them, the game feels somehow hollow. Fully understand that not everyone feels the same way, but nonetheless, can we please get some updates about Battlegrounds schedule? Then we had a few comments, and then I made another post here. Well, and yeah, of course, I do absolutely agree that there are issues that do need to be resolved. Obviously, we have, but at the same time, let's not pretend that the other game modes go offline for extended periods of times when they need updates. I understand that all this is in testing and all things need to be tweaked, and not everything can be easily adjusted while mode is live, but I do not see why BGs go down for as much as they do. I mean, I assume large portions of work on them can be done while the game mode is live, like they do with AQ and AW. And then we have KebabJax, who has definitely 100% been doing an extraordinarily good job on forums. By far the best community manager right there. Either way, so he popped in to reply, hey there summoners, glad we're enjoying the BG game mode. The last few times it's been available to the players, it has been in beta form. It goes offline after each beta because it needs substantial work and adjustments, much more than AW and AQ. The current timeline for BG's return is early this fall as a final game mode, with many additions and fixes. Well, early this fall likely means that September. Could be October, but then that would be just fall time, right? That would be like mid-fall, or yeah, that'd be exact. Early this fall typically is a reference to September or thereabouts. That, however, unfortunately does mean that we're likely not going to have any BG action in August, which brings quite a bit of sadness to me, because yeah, well, I just want to play as much Battlegrounds as possible, but it looks like we're not going to have any for the month of August, so I really do hope that we get something else. That we get like 8.1, which I think could be slightly too early, or we get something else that, you know, occupies the time and gives us stuff to do. All right, all that being said, they're saying it's a final game mode. We also know that the final game mode will have friendly matches, so that would be absolutely awesome. Super excited for friendly matches as well, so they cannot come here soon enough. Again, there is a tiny bit of hope for me personally that maybe we get to play another beta, last beta, final beta in August, please. Anyways, I do hope that they do obviously fix the issues. Like this beta, for instance, I had more black screen problems than ever before. I lost at the very least like 12 or 15 matches by finishing off my fight and the screen going dark. That was very annoying. Obviously, modders and cheaters in Battlegrounds were ever so present. There were two people from New Nation, I believe, Gore and somebody else, and somebody from Asgard. So even big accounts have started modding Battlegrounds whilst it's in beta. And I don't really agree of them referring to these Battlegrounds sessions as betas, because it's on live servers, it uses our live resources. So it, you know, as far as I'm concerned, it's not really a beta test now, is it? Like Act 8 beta, it's happening on beta server with no possible kind of like influence on your account, no need to use your own energy or revives. That is a beta. Here with your live resources, I don't, and with the store, with leaderboards, everything else, I don't quite think it can be called beta. But fine, let them off the hook then. So I do, however, hope that they increase the health pools back. I do hope that they tweak the scoring system ever so slightly. In my personal opinion, time matters slightly too much. I think the time in itself should be about 10,000 points instead of 15,000 points. And I do think if you time out, you should have half of your health deducted as a penalty as well. All that combined, obviously I'm super excited. I hope, wish for this game mode to be as good as it can be. At the same time, I won't keep playing it. But yeah, let's hope that Kabam keeps us in the know, gives us updates of exact timelines and dates and everything else. Can't wait to see this game mode when it actually goes live in its proper iteration, because as I mentioned before, there should be friendly matches included, because that is what Kabam Mike said, that when the game mode goes live, there ought to be friendly matches ready for that too, which means I can do a whole ton of cool things with that. We can organize tournaments. I definitely know that Evizone would be on board to also sponsor some prize money for the tournaments. We can also obviously do Battleground streams with subscribers and all that other stuff. I am super pumped for that. Really, really am. Let me know which changes you would like to see the most. For me personally, obviously, reduction in the energy cost would be good. Then, yeah, friendly mode, obviously want to see that. I want to see them adjust the scoring system slightly. I want them to increase back the health pools. If anything, I'd like the health pools perhaps be slightly higher. Instead of 300%, maybe 350 or 400% and slightly longer fights. But I also think that it would be unfair to expect the lower Battlegrounds players to battle like some really tricky nodes, which is something I want to see in Battlegrounds. So I do hope that they have it similar to Alliance War, where based on which tier you are playing in, you have different nodes and different strength opponents, you know, their attack and health boost change. And I do hope that they do the same thing for Battlegrounds, where at the lower levels of Battlegrounds, maybe there are less nodes and smaller health pools. And then when you go higher up in the Battlegrounds ladder, you have more tricky nodes, more selective nodes. Because initially, if you struggle to put together a roster of 30 champions, you know, and there's a very restrictive node, obviously you don't want that. If you barely get together, like, I don't know, 30 rank 5 5-stars and rank 2 6-stars and stuff like that, and a couple of rank 3 6-stars, you don't want any of those champions to be kind of very bad for that mode. But later on, towards the, you know, what we would call tier 1 of Battlegrounds or whatever, the top 1000, you know, you do want the nodes to be different. You do want them to significantly impact which champions are good, because that's what makes it also fun, adds strategy to it and gives use to more different champions. So hopefully they do find some good solutions to all of that, and without a doubt it's going to be trial and error process, and I'm sure there are going to be some nodes and some weeks or months that, you know, we're going to like less than others and all that other stuff. But I, for one, absolutely can't wait for Battlegrounds to be here permanently, full time. Let me know what you guys think, and catch you guys soon. See ya. Hello there, guys, and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information about